Hey everybody, it's Red Ribbon.
And Zeramek.
Back for some more KH final. Fuck this level. Seriously, fuck this place. I'm out of here.
Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
You know, they say it was the final mix, and they make like, what, 2 more?
I mean, it's like, the Friday the 13th movies.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. They say it's the final chapter, but there comes another.
So, in the last episode, we went to Olympus Coliseum to participate in the Phil Cup.
I was really close to finishing up. Just a smidge away. And I got fucked over.
Nobody can blame you.
Thank you. Then he did one go, made me look bad, so just straight up dab.
That's just how I work. We also have gravity now.
Which is neat.
So yeah, there was something we needed to do before we left here. Hey little guy. What you doing?
Well, as I live and breathe, if it isn't Pinocchio.
Have you ever tried to spell that name from memory?
No.
I have.
What
Not
in
fun.
the world are you doing down here?
Playing hide and seek.
I just don't believe it.
Well, he's not lying.
All night just worried sick.
I mean, yeah.
Why of all the Pinocchio?
That was a very delayed reaction on a lie.
Yeah. So is Pinocchio being selfish by not constantly growing his nose off and cutting it off to save trees from the Amazon?
You assume that he can plant them.
I'm just saying, you want cardboard boxes, just have him keep growing his nose out and then cutting it off.
I guess.
Boom, infinite wood.
I guess, but you can't grow his nose. Like, you can't just plant like his nose.
I'm not saying plant it, I'm saying cut it off and process it.
Yeah, but then you have to imagine how painful is that for him.
I'm not talking about it being painful or non-painful. I'm talking pure capitalism.
Jesus Christ.
Like how it should be.
I clicked the button as soon as you said that. And Pinocchio just said yes.
See, he agrees to be a wood slave. There we go.
That's terrible. Probably because he doesn't know what it means.
He'll learn.
Tell me then, what is this? It was a present.
From a nice man named Jeff.
No fibbing now. You know you're not supposed to tell lies. A lie only grows and grows till it gets caught. Plain as the nose on your face. That very interestingly shaped note. What was Geppetto doing before all this, Pinocchio, if you don't mind my asking?
We're not talking about it.
But if you want something, why wait? Why not just take it?
That's a good question. You'll do well in business.
Who told you that? You need some advice from your conscience.
I don't know. He sounds like he'd do good in business.
That's right, Jiminy. You're my conscience. As in, where the f*** have you been?
Yeah, man. You've just been paraded around the world. Now,
Yeah, you were just hanging out in Disney Castle. Where were you on this?
So can we just bring up the fact that Jimmy really isn't necessary
Right?
at all?
Right. If he's supposed to be the physical manifestation of...
I'm just talking about in this game, in the games in particular.
Oh, he's supposedly the guy who keeps track of the journals, and we can't trust Goofy, Donald, or Sora to do it.
You can make up some magical reason, like, oh, hey, here's a magical notebook.
I mean, they get a phone, so, in 3, so...
I mean, yeah, there you go.
But till then...
Yeah.
Remember how they tried to give him, like, a plot reason to be around in a Rechain of Memories by making it like, oh, hey, my journal's empty.
It really wasn't necessary.
And then they did the same bullshit in 2.
Again, you could just have a magic notebook.
Like, how many scenes is Jiminy even in 2? Like, what, maybe 3? Because he's not even mentioned
I feel like that's being generous.
he's not even mentioned in near the final part of the game.
Good. Why? Why would he be?
You promised Geppetto you would be, right? Oh, do you know where Father is? He's not with you. You see, Father's around us all.
Do not bring in the Christian Judeo religion into this series. It's the last thing it needs. Because then we're going to have crusades and it's going to be a mess.
Jiminy, let's go find Father.
Going to be people on crosses and shit.
Now, hold on. There are all sorts of dangers and temptations out there. I'll find Geppetto, so just you wait here. These fellows here will be helping me.
Feels like I've been recruited against my will. That's right, now come along now.
Well, shall we go, Sora? You could have just asked me first.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not like we drag him around to make him do our shit. Wait, hold on. Isn't that exact? Shut the fucking up, Goofy. Anywho, where's my son Max?
You know, I don't think I've ever seen the movie Pinocchio.
Really?
I definitely remember seeing parts of it. I don't remember seeing the whole
I
thing.
don't remember shit of it. I just remember that the blue fairy was hot, and that was it. So.
She is, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, so I don't know like how much of this anybody even remembers, but getting to the next world is a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. So we have to enter these little warp holes that are everywhere. The issue is they are not easy to find, and I think I found the wrong one. I think I'm actually going to the wrong one. I mean, they're easy to find. It's just it's not easy to know where they'll take you.
Well, we'll see where this that's trying. Oh, you know, before I came here, I saw a ad for a new game that's coming out.
Oh, what?
It's a you know what's her name? Tina from Borderlands.
Tiny Tina. Oh yeah, she's getting.
Tiny Tina in Wonderland.
Yeah.
No, that game where it's basically a D&D game where she's the DM.
Oh yeah, they're doing that again. I see.
Wait, again?
Okay, so her original DLC was like Tiny Tina's like Dragon Keep or something. Did that look like it was awkwardly phasing through everything to you?
Kinda, yeah.
These are references. They're bombs from Final Fantasy.
They look like Rick. Morty, we gotta blow up these fuckers, Morty.
I don't know. Don't be a pussy, Morty.
Come on, come on.
Oh no. Okay. No.
Come on, you know.
No. If I'm not allowed to make my Judeo-Christian joke, you're definitely not bringing the Taliban into this.
That's something he'd say.
Oh my god.
You know that's right. You know I'm right about that too.
I'm gonna ask you to not.
Anyway,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, the DLC.
Yeah, so originally it was a Tiny Tina's like Dragon Keep or something like that.
Okay.
And it was actually okay. So the DLC was pretty much like you're doing a D&D session with the cast, and you know Tiny Tina's the DM. They seem to do this like on the regular, which is weird because the lives they live. But like whatever. Sometimes they need a break.
Look, you find time.
Look, sometimes you need a break. But hey, look, Agrabah. So, but the whole thing was kind of like a little weird facade, and I guess spoilers or something for like a game that's like from like what 2012. But
I don't care about it enough, so go for it.
So pretty much the whole thing was more or less a therapy session.
Okay.
For Tina.
Okay.
Because the whole her whole campaign was very reminiscent of the events that led to Woman's death. And everybody started noticing that.
And the keyhole.
The heartless are searching for it now.
You left the heartless to look for it.
I mean, their job is to look for hearts, and so... You know,
I'm just saying they're not that smart.
True, but they do have an instinctual drive for it. Did they actually get Gilbert Gottfried?
No.
Why? What does he have going on? They got him for the TV show. Why won't they get him for this?
Well, they might have. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds very much like Gilbert Gottfried.
Even for like a... Because I know the one... I know it's not Robin Williams who voices Genie in this.
I mean, yeah, because...
Dead.
Well, I mean, he wasn't when this came out.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, it's Robin Williams. He might have had something else going on. But Gilbert Gottfried doesn't have shit. Let's be real.
Last thing I ever heard from him is that he read 50 Shades of Grey.
I remember that. That was so fucking good.
That was amazing.
Oh, man. Yeah, so... Anyway, I'm curious about, like, this game, the Wonderland.
So, I'm curious. I'll definitely like download it when I get the chance.
Yeah, because it seems like its own separate game.
Yourself in darkness too long.
You know, I think
The heartless
I mean it's gonna be a DLC for Borderlands 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just straight up its own.
No, it might be, but I'm pretty sure it's a DLC for its own game.
Okay.
For 3.
It might be something like Gav, how it's technically an expansion, but it's a standalone. So it's like you could technically...
Oh, hey! Yeah, so welcome to Agrabah. This might be our longest world yet.
Oh boy. I can feel the Disney disclaimer that this was made in a different time already.
I love knowing that they actually had to put a disclaimer for their movie now. Like, this was made in a different time. So if it seems really racist, you know what?
I mean, to be fair, with that one mind and then looking at Aladdin, I'm like, yeah, that was a good idea. Because, yeah, there were definitely some stereotypes in there.
Are you kidding me? This whole movie's stereotype.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But still, Aladdin's a fun movie.
Aladdin's one of my favorite movies aside from Hercules.
Hercules is also really good.
Hercules is straight up my favorite movie.
It's Atlantis for me.
I can go into the desert for whatever reason I want to. So why not?
Is this gonna go bad or... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like... Oh god, this is... I don't know what the name of this sphere is, but I think I have it.
It's called Kurt Sisa. We haven't unlocked that problem yet. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Ooh, that'll be fun when we get there.
What?
Never mind, don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying.
You should, but let's not worry about it now.
Okay.
Okay, all of you know. You know what Kurt Sisa means. You get it. And it's gonna be fun when we get there.
There's like this little pit in my gut right now. I'm just...
Yeah, the thing is, I know you've seen it. Oh wait, have you ever played through this entire game? Or no? Didn't you tell me you never have?
I don't think I even... I think I got to Agrabah, but I don't think... No, I didn't actually.
Oh right, you've never played through this game fully.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because you only ever...
I definitely saw like a TFS playthrough it, but like...
Oh.
It's been years since I've seen that.
God, remember when they were doing that?
Yeah, then they finished it up.
Yep.
They thought by the time they had finished, Kingdom Hearts 3 would come out.
Well, they were wrong.
They got played through the whole Metal Gear series before that happened.
I've been rewatching their Metal Gear series. I enjoy it.
I think they mentioned like some of the videos got taken down.
Yeah, I think they did. Because of the music.
That's a shame.
But he has been disposed of by Jafar, who now controls the city. Jafar?
He's Janeerus now.
You haven't heard of him? Donald! Fire! Jesus, Donald, we meant erase her memory! Well, now she has none!
Technically, yes, but also no.
He's the royal vizier. He gained evil powers and seized Agrabah.
I'm gotta look up the definition, because like I know it's like an advisor, but like I want to know the exact meaning of vizier.
He's desperately looking for something he calls the keyhole. Now, I think it's a weird sexual thing because we're fucking Indian, but who knows?
I mean, they're more Middle Eastern.
Middle East, you know what the fuck? Racist joke!
Yeah. You're black, you can't be racist.
That's a dangerous mindset, my friend.
I'm making a joke. High official in some Muslim countries, especially in Turkey under Ottoman rule.
Well, now we know.
Okay, it makes sense that they're based off Ottomans, because, you know.
Yeah. Jafar caught me trying to escape, but he helped me. Jafar? Wait, who helped you? We were hiding nearby, but he left a while ago to take care of something. I hope Aladdin's alright.
A letter. Where might I find this street rat?
You done fucked up, bitch.
Jasmine, allow me to find the more...
I do an Iago impression, but that would destroy my throat.
These little rats won't do you.
I know I bring up facial animation a lot, but that's got... no. Too much. Too much of it.
The boy who holds the key.
You know, for something that's supposed to be a secret, you're really bad. Well, it's the only thing I have to fight with. Come on, give me a break, man. Have you tried using literally anything else? Does literally anything else work against the Heartless? Fair enough.
Here's a magic gun. I think this works well enough.
Are we Zigbar? I'm sorry, Zigbar should not have gone down as easily in his fights as he does.
I think it
I mean, he does it on purpose, from what I understand.
yeah, like he's sandbagging the whole time.
But I'm just like, dude, you literally can manipulate this. You literally warp the space around you and can create entirely little subdimensions whenever you want. There's no fucking way you're not the most powerful character aside from Xemnas.
Again, I think he's just sandbagging.
I mean, to be fair, Organization 13 is kind of built not based upon who's stronger, but more or less who showed up first.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I can respect that. Wait, why does he get to be number 2? He showed up first.
Then why the fuck is he your second command? He kisses my ass more. Fair enough.
Huh.
Oh, I saw another chest in the corner.
You know, there's a joke about this somewhere.
Help me, step carpet. I'm stuck.
I regret everything. God. So, I would like to believe sometimes that Carpet's a female. I don't know, I just heard that, like, Carpet very much delivers itself as more of a female character, feminine character.
Oh.
Which would balance out the cast quite a bit, considering Jasmine's the only female.
On one hand, sure. On the other hand,
who cares? It's a fucking carpet.
It's a carpet.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's a carpet. Its gender is a carpet.
The carpet flew off towards the desert. Let's follow it, Sora. Why? Ow. Look me in the bill and ask me that again. Look me in the bill. Oh! Hey! Hi! Who are you?
Fuck.
Well, I mean, if you're offering. I don't need that many. Okay, bye. There's that racism we were talking about.
Yeah.
Whew. Boy.
This was the 90s. Kind of always reminds you of, like, oh, what's it called? Christmas Story? That was made, like, also, like, sometime in, like, the 80s or 90s. Mm-hmm. And still had that one scene in the Chinese place. It's like, wow, this wasn't that long ago.
Ew.
There's one thing, they did, like, a live action, like, I think a live action play of it. For some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they actually got to that part, and, like, they actually sang normally. It's like, oh, that's not what I expected. And the guy's just like, well, what were you expecting? You know, I'm not sure.
Not sure how well I want to answer this question.
I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll give this shitty play credit. That's actually fun. That's actually pretty good.
Like, what were you expecting? How honest an answer do you want out of me?
Well, we're live on NBC, so...
Because if you want my honest answer, it's not this. Far from it, actually.
Oh, yes, lightly smack the sleeping man with your weapon.
Allow him to pick up that item box, you dumb fucker.
Oh,
I thought his first wish was to become a prince. Oh, right.
we all know Kingdom Hearts fucks with lore.
Oh, right.
Why Disney doesn't officially acknowledge it.
Oh, right, we're not allowed to have that musical.
What are you doing out here?
Cave of Wonders. I found that magic carpet. And this lamp.
This is where they got the voice actor for Homer to voice Genie, right?
Oh, yeah, was this Dan Takashino now?
I think so. I know he did in, like, I think in the show in the second movie.
Dude, I love all the characters they add in the shows for these types of... Whenever they make shows out of, like, movies. I love the cast that they always make for these things. Like, I remember they made a female genie. Just to be like, oh, hey, Genie has a love interest.
For a second, it looked like he was raising...
Like, raise the middle finger there. I was like, I like how... Did you see Aladdin's face? Like,
God, he really does have that crackhead energy.
Fabulously wealthy prince.
Whoa! Money, royalty, fame. Why didn't I do that? Okay, you asked for it.
Dude, imagine being a genie. It's just like, I kinda figured you'd make that kind of wish.
Or your meal's free. Hey, I'll even throw in a cappuccino.
Okay. Look, if Fairy Odd Parents has taught me anything, I want nothing to do with genies.
Yeah, right? Because Norm MacDonald's an asshole. I can't believe he played himself as a genie.
I gotta rewatch that show.
But she's a princess.
Remember to stop when the baby shows up. Because that's when the show times real hard.
Trust me, I know. I'm aware. Just like I know to stop watching Danny Phantom at season 3. All shows by Butch Hartman eventually just, end up shit.
How rude but truthful.
Look, after that fucking, wannabe streaming service, he deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a story for another day.
That is a topic for a different time.
What, like 250 grand went into that? Oh my god.
Hey, it's better than what John Kay did with his fucking money.
Ugh.
I guess you don't get out much.
Did you hear that people wanted to make a Ren and Stimpy remake?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, bring the show back. There's a lot of people against it, and I cannot blame them for it. Now, look, I was entertained by it as a child. I won't deny that. But I'm also the same dude who's currently wearing a Invader Zim Gur hoodie. So, yeah, I'm that piece of shit kind of person. You know, the people who obsess over the obsessive randomness of Gur. God, those people. Have you ever noticed those were mainly women who were into that? Like a lot of female students were in the Gur.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, right? Anytime it's like, oh, Gur's my favorite. Oh, and why is he your favorite? Oh, let me guess, because he's random, right? How did you know? What other reasons are there to like Gur? He is not a well-written character. That was always something I had to explain to people. That Gur is not, in theory, a well-written character. He's just very entertaining for what kind of humor we have.
He's entertaining, don't get me wrong, he's just...
Not well-written. And that's the thing I had to try to explain to people. There's nothing deep about Gur. Hey, we learned Gur!
What level are we?
Like 24.
Too high.
23.
Too high.
Oh, good. Okay, now, there's okay, we just got the introduction of a Heartless I really dislike. Pot spiders.
No, they were around. They were around earlier.
No. Wait, when did we get...
Like when we were in this area earlier, we definitely fought them before. Well, you fought them, but...
I probably wasn't paying attention. But it was, yeah, we have pot spiders now, and I fucking hate them.
Yeah. No, they were definitely here before, I remember that. But, yeah.
They're annoying on so many levels.
Do you want to be the kind of person that takes all of Aladdin's items?
No.
Immediately opens up the thing.
He opens up the menu. I will open the menu, but for this. We now have the two best things in the game: dodge roll and block.
I'm glad Blair Games just made those actual things you could just have immediately. Because those are things you need to have immediately.
Yeah, why save them for a slot when we can just have them?
Yeah.
Alright, it's up to 23 minutes, so we're going to stop this episode here. We saved Aladdin, and I think that's about as good as we're going to get for this area.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Oh, do you remember seeing that one diagram where it's like it showed Aladdin's pants, but without him, it's just like his,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that with that mental image, that's a good place to end.
Oh, you're all welcome. Alright, everybody, next episode, we're going to go hopefully find Jasmine and hope she's safe. It's also Xylemek's turn again to deal with the boss that I really hate fighting.
Oh, fuck you.
Don't worry, I'll deal with it. You fought Cerberus. I need actually a... Look, I need a...
I'll give it a try at least.
I need one mid-boss under my belt. I think I've only ever fought, like, main bosses.
I'll give it a try at least.
Alrighty. See y'all later.
See ya.
Holy shit.